I'm Jake.
I'm Michael.
And this is the Imposter Syndrome Podcast.
Oh.
Let's go. Yay. Coming at you with episode 47.
Yeah, 47.
Yeah, let's get her done.
Dude.
We're getting there.
Almost at 50. Almost at 50.
Maybe we should do something for 50.
Yeah, like... Well,
maybe the D&D episode could be 50.
That's not gonna happen. Literally, next episode's the D&D campaign.
Oh,
well, it's supposed to be the D&D campaign.
We'll see.
Knowing my D&D DM luck, it's gonna be like some guys gonna be like, actually, I forgot I had to go to work on on Sunday of all days.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be like that. I don't think so.
And then I'll reap their souls, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, and that's the end of it for sure. We have a decent episode for you guys today.
Yes.
We may have a visitor coming through. You know, we may or may not.
There's
we never know.
There's rumblings.
There's rumblings. It's a little chilly in here.
Yeah.
And we also are going to be talking about some Gamescom stuff, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. But first things first, let's get into the fact that we have a website.
Yep, as always.
As you can see on the screen here, it's part of Acast. It's our Imposter Syndrome website. If you like our content or enjoy this episode, you want to see what other stuff that we have to offer, you can certainly go on to that. Links will be in the descriptions below, and you can catch up on latest episodes with us, and we'd really appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy this episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for our YouTube channel because it would help us out a lot. We'd appreciate it very much, and we take that to heart. So thank you guys.
Damn, you got that unpacked now.
I do. I'm learning.
Yeah, you're learning. He's learning.
I'm learning. Yeah, so please do that. We appreciate it very much, and it's celebration time for the both of us.
Oh yes,
because things have going pretty well with some of our stuff. So Michael here, I think he mentioned last podcast that you dropped an Elden Ring cover on YouTube.
And I was
put
like,
that bad boy on the screen.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, we reached 300 views and stuff, and then we're now at over 1K. Like,
let's go. Woo!
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let's get her done. That's awesome.
It's weird because I'm like, where did you all
85 likes? Ayo.
Oh God, that was at 70 before, like earlier today.
Likes? Ayo.
Yeah,
Ayo.
like, where are you all coming from? I'm just wondering.
Hey man, it's the community of Elden Ring, and they're appreciating your shit. I love that you have the logo. It's super dope.
Ah, yeah, thank you. And it's I did a nice job of the video. You know, I have a boy here going. I did a custom drawing of Ronnie playing the organ.
Yeah,
you know?
like it's legit, man. You put a lot of heart into it.
And you can see an actual functioning VTuber model at the end.
Yeah, it's like he's alive.
He's alive. It's only when there's two of them together in the same room a paradox occurs.
Yeah, they can't be in the same space.
But you also have a lot of stuff. You have something.
Hold on. I just want to say I'm proud of you, Michael.
Oh,
congratulations on your video. I hope it keps going up and it goes well for you.
Yeah, I'm terrified for the next one.
Yeah, right. But yes, moving on to me.
Yeah. Now it's your turn for a praise because you have an awesome webcomic.
Yes, I have Gravity. Yes. It's my webtoon call to action submission for their contest. I'm over 1,000 views also.
Yeah,
which
welcome
is
to the club.
Fucking amazing. And I have 19 subscribers now, which is unbelievable. I didn't expect to even have that. You know what I mean? So it's been a journey. I appreciate everyone who's been commenting and like personally reaching out to me and like talking to me. I really appreciate that, and you know, people supporting and actually appreciating the work. Like I've gotten almost nothing but good feedback back. Like back. There's nothing that people have said that it's like garbage or like none of that. I haven't heard anything of the sort, and I'm always open to constructive criticism, but so far everyone's been really enjoying it, so I appreciate it very much. And make sure to share it. Also leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy it, because it would help me out tremendously, and I'd appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's been a ride.
Yeah, Is the competition still going, or is it about to
It is still going. I saw somewhere on Twitter that someone said that like in 2 weeks, probably from the beginning of this week, that the judging would end.
Okay.
They're supposed to announce a winner in September 30th. I'd imagine that they're probably weeding through for a while. But
is the voting process still on though, or is it got done?
What do you mean,
like when people vote for it?
So no one votes.
Oh, it's just purely.
It's like 60% of the grade is narrative and story and like art and all that stuff, and then 40% is just engagement. So it's just really a matter of engaging with it.
But people can still engage with it now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
you can engage with it, I think, the whole time. There's no like cap when you gotta stop engaging with it. Yeah.
Okay, so this will be in the description along with the Elden Ring video. So
yes,
give us your support.
Please.
Give us your support.
Please. we really appreciate it. You know, we are newcomers and in different aspects, and we're trying to put a name out there, and we really do appreciate and just putting yourselves out there in the first place can be really nerve-wracking.
Very.
Like, especially like I don't know how you felt with with your song. I can't speak for you, but like when I was doing Gravity, like I had like this like really big like adrenaline and dopamine hit when it first released, and then like once it settled down, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm out here now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's a whole side story with my YouTube channel, but
yeah,
essentially I had amassed an audience that expected one thing, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be this is not what you wanted, but whatever. Expected. This is the direction we're moving in now. And now the other thing is like, I did this, and there's a lot of people who are liking it, but I'm like, I want to do other things. I have my own music. I have other covers I want to do.
But I think like that's okay. I don't think you need to cater to necessarily like we're a type of people that can't be put in a box. Like we don't want to just fit like one, push one thing. We evolve and we change, and we have like different things that we want to do. Like obviously, like I make music too, even though I don't release any of it.
Hopefully that will change in the future.
Hopefully that'll change very soon. Yeah, I hope so as well. And there's in that aspect, like we just do different things, and like we have like different genres that we might want to hit.
Yeah,
and different covers of different things you might want to do.
Yeah,
and that should be okay. Like you're building a community that fucks with what you do. Like it doesn't really matter what it is, you know, particularly. And if you do something and people hate it, well then. I mean, now you just know not to move in that direction. Yeah. You don't try not to let it get to you,
Right, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to focus on numbers with this stuff. Like, I haven't really been looking, like, at a ton of other people's. And not necessarily because I don't want to, like, look at other webtoons. It's more of, like, I don't want to see what they're doing to a degree. Because I don't want it to affect my mental health. Kind of. I don't know. I don't really know. Like I've seen a couple, obviously, because you got to reference some, but I'm not trying to do like a ton of them right now because I just like I don't care. I'm really just trying to focus on what my story is doing and how well it's doing.
Well, yeah, of course. Like you don't want to
compare myself with like others and stuff. Yeah. So I'm trying to stay away from it for right now, in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, please give us your support if you would like to and you have the time. We'd really appreciate your time in doing that.
Yes, please.
And thank you so much. That's the end of the self-plug.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, that is. It is. We have no more secret well, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's like we don't have any more secret projects, but I'm like, well, we have projects coming up.
We do have projects coming up. D&D is coming up.
Yes.
That's like, you know what? Yes, you're right. So we talked about it a little bit as goofing around like right now, but we do have a Dungeons and Dragons campaign series that we're going to start on this channel and this podcast.
Yeah, it will be, if all goes according to plan, next episode, I think will be the first session.
Yes. So
look again, if all goes according to plan.
So we plan things and then like,
you have 6 other people to do
it's like the scheduling has been like a challenge, but we're working it out. Hopefully we'll get it situated and everything will go according to plan, fingers crossed on that.
Yeah.
But it is happening. It is. For sure.
Oh, it has to happen.
For 110% fact.
We've put too much money on this.
We put too much money and time like to not have this happen. So it's definitely going to happen. Please look forward to it. Do you want to like reveal the name of it perhaps?
The name. Well, so this is gonna, I have structured this as like a 3-act saga, right? So this is act 1, and this is The Princess and the Dragon.
Yes. So Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Imposter Syndrome podcast series, The Princess and the Dragon, Act 1.
Yes.
So please look forward to that. That's coming out very shortly. It's gonna be extremely, extremely stupidly funny. I think
it will be a glorious train wreck.
It's gonna be a trip. It's gonna honestly be a trip, and it's obviously cursed because you know us. So we don't do anything without a little curse energy in the mix. So look forward to that. Now it's officially the end of the self plug. We appreciate you guys listening.
Speaking of cursed,
all right.
Speaking of cursed,
our first topic today.
Yeah, we have to talk about some cursed individuals.
So we've been going on and kind of reporting this whole Ezra Miller situation as it goes on. And I think it's only right that we continue the saga until it eventually ends, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So Ezra Miller apology came out. He didn't even really apologize like per se, right? What happened is that his like press team made an apology of what he was saying and like reported it to like a news outlet.
Yeah,
it wasn't like anything that came from him, like his personal socials or a video that he made specifically. So everyone's like, wow, this is really shitty because it's clearly a PR thing, right?
Yeah.
And if you read it here, I'll read it and I quote, this is Ezra Miller apparently. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment, Miller says. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life.
Hey, do you remember that time where I was like going through a lot of stuff and I just decided to like kidnap somebody?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, oh my God.
There's layers to this, okay? So just to reiterate, if you guys have been sleeping under a rock or do not follow us, Ezra Miller has been shown to have gone on a rampage in Hawaii where he has done physical assault to multiple individuals, particularly women. He's gotten publicly intoxicated and indecently. He has allegedly has a woman with 3 children on one of his like ranches, and there's like firearms everywhere. There is an alleged charge by these 2 individuals who are parents of Dakota. I can't recall her last name. I apologize for that, but she is someone that Ezra Miller apparently met when she was around 13, and she would travel with him, and apparently she's, according to them, she's being... Yeah. And according to them, she's being manipulated via drugs and alcohol to maintain the lifestyle. Now, she's publicly come out and said that that's not the case, that they have a strange relationship, and that her relationship with Ezra Miller isn't platonic and not, not weird. But
that's
I mean, yeah, but who's this? You know what I mean? She says that, but you never know. It's just like, especially since his behavior, and most recently he's been charged with trespassing and thievery of a household, stealing alcohol from a house. So so it's he was in hiding from the law for a while. They got him that time. I don't know what's happening with him now. Obviously he's out. But seems like he's actually been officially charged with something now, because he was charged for the assault cases, but the individuals who were the victims of that have dropped the charges. So overall, but the thing about his apology, like going into it, is like, listen, having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, all right, that's fine, I suppose. I now understand that he's suffering complex mental health issues, and I'm like, sure. I mean, it's just the verbiage of this seems very like
it's
robotic.
No, it's the YouTuber apology. I wasn't thinking right. I had I just had this, and that's why I filmed the dead body. And it's like, that's not an excuse.
Shout out to Logan Paul, I guess.
Yeah, fucking. But like, that's not an excuse. Like,
I know. But like, the best part, Michael, is not even that. The best part is this. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. It's like, I'm sorry that I've upset you. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry that you were too sensitive to my horrible actions.
Like I'm sorry that that you got upset, like that type of thing, like you know what I mean.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like, oh, like I commit, that I've done things I'm not proud of and that they're wrong and that I apologize and I'm working hard to be like a better me.
Yeah, I'm not sorry to the people I assaulted or anything.
No, I'm just sorry that it upset you that I've assaulted these people. Overall.
I'm sorry that I got caught.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry that my life is on a platform that everyone can see.
I'm sorry that it was fuck around and find out, and it happened to me. Like,
yeah, right, exactly.
Oh man, what a dingus. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's like him and Andrew Tate should have a podcast together.
Andrew, now,
not to get off topic, but Andrew Tate's a fuckhead.
Who? Okay.
You don't know who that is?
I know. The name is so familiar.
Oh, bro, let me give you a masterclass in this guy.
Because I feel like I don't know what he did.
So I think he was like on Big Brother at some point, and that's how he got like popularity. He was also like a martial arts kickboxer or something. But he's gained notoriety lately because he's very misogynistic and very polarizing. And other people like on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube have been giving him platforms. Some people to dispute him, some people to just talk to him like a normal person. And he's polarizing and he's a misogynist, but that's not even the worst of it. Like, you think that would be bad, right? But he has made claims and he has been like, under investigation. Like, so he can't really go to Europe. He can't really like go to certain places because there's an investigation about him for holding girls under holding girls against their will and having like an illegal like online sex ring where like they do like webcam shit. He specifically on camera has specified that he's moved to Romania because the rape laws are lax. He's like, I'm not a rapist, but I like being free. It's specifically what he would say. And that he can pay off like the police and do certain things like that because everything is just a chaos apparently.
That's
yeah. So he specifically said that. He says women can't drive at all, and like no empirical evidence for that, just his experience. But he feels that men are better and more capable. He's made claims that if a woman does, if his girlfriend would do OnlyFans per se, right, then he deserves all the money because
I saw that. Yeah. That one I saw. Okay.
Yeah. He says that he particularly likes young girls because he can imprint on them, like 18 to 19-year-olds, because he can imprint and like they don't know what they don't know what the real man is.
Listen,
and, like,
I'm sorry, Acast, and I know, yeah. I know we're new here.
Should have done this at the end. Huh?
I got a lot of censoring to do in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's he's a piece of shit, like to the highest level, and like he just doesn't like. If you try to hit him with like a Son Piker, I don't know if you know who Son is.
No.
He's like this political commentator on Twitch and stuff on YouTube. He does like leftovers with Ethan Klein. Okay. He's had his own controversies, but he went on a Twitch stream with him to combat like this claim that women are like bad drivers. And like with empirical evidence, and he was basically like, empirical evidence doesn't matter. You're boring, bro. Like just like crazy shit. But the wildest thing is that TikTok, all the like Instagram, like all these like social media sites were feeding this guy, to young boys.
Well, yeah,
15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and it's like super toxic masculinity behavior, you know. And like it's like super crazy, and like he has supporters. He also does this pyramid scheme called Hustlers University or something like that.
So he's Alex Jones, right?
It's like where he basically like teaches young men how to be men, and then they can get an incentive plan where if they refer other people, then they get like a percentage for that referral and stuff. So it's a pyramid scheme. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. He's garbage. But now every single social media site has pretty much banned him. And I guess he dropped this like last video ever or something. His last message to the internet, it was called. And I don't know. I heard he cried in it. I don't know if that's true, but that'd be hilarious.
He's probably a bitch.
But that's funny considering he's like, I'm such an alpha male, bro. You know, I'm such an alpha male.
Real men don't cry.
Yeah, so if he did cry, like that's fucking hysterical. And I don't know. He's apparently he is pulling an Alex Jones, and I think he's like making his own website where he'll be able to do his content to his cesspool of incels.
Yeah, good luck getting a sponsor for that, buddy.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He might. Alex Jones gets them,
but it's his own company.
No, but he gets sponsors. Like, I'm sure he still gets sponsors. Like, because Infowars does like just like YouTube videos.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is just on his own website now where they can't say shit to him. But if people like, if there's traffic there, I'm sure he gets like right wing, like My Pillow probably fucking does shit with him. You know what I mean? How much you want to bet? My Coffee. Alex Jones has his own supplements. It's the best supplements in the market. I swear. Hitler would like them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh my god! This is really This is really a cursed episode. We're not even like what we're 20 minutes in. This is probably the quickest. I keep on looking back on our repertoire, and I've been like, today I still think the Chris Chan episode is probably the most cursed content we've ever done. But we're peaking. We're getting there.
I could have said worse when I was.
I know you could have. Let's please not.
But yeah, I have a feeling he'll do the same thing. Like, yo, buy my supplements, bro. They'll make you super alpha, and they'll stop making you a pussy. Because right now you're a pussy bitch, but I'll make you better than that. I guarantee.
Become the Sigma male you were meant to be.
Buy my mental health. Buy my Get Help book or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like How to Be Successful by Andrew Tate. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? It's just like one of those things. I feel like.
I would be curious. I would be morbidly curious to see what his Get Help book would look like.
Oh, dude.
It's like, 1, if you're a woman, close this book. You're not supposed to read.
No, like
step 2.
No, the first chapter, why you own your woman. Like, I swear to God. Second chapter, no, seriously, why you own her. It's chapter 3, men are better than women. Like, it's just like,
I like the idea that it's not even chapters, it's just pages in bold.
Yeah,
chapter
like
1,
points.
flip it, page 2.
Yeah.
No bullet points. It's just chapter 1.
Bro, and it's just pictures.
Oh my god.
It's just
a picture of him. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's just links. It's like, those QR codes to like his website where he gives you like a 7-minute video about why you should buy his book.
Yeah.
You see those like Tai Lopez ads, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's fucking funny. But he's been banned everywhere. Twitter's banned him, Facebook's banned him, Instagram's banned him, TikTok has, I think, banned him finally because they were the worst with him. And yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
That was kind of a tangent that we weren't supposed to go on, but
it's okay. It was kind of the same vein. It's been on Twitter.
Yeah, it's been everywhere. So, it's good to talk about. He's trendy right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I mean,
unfortunately.
Yeah, and I want a disclaimer. Us talking about it was not an endorsement. He is a piece of trash.
Oh, I do not like this man. I don't like him. I don't want to give him the time of day. This will be the first and last time that we talk about him, hopefully.
No, unless he's being introduced into my safe.
Yeah, unless something fucking crazy happens, overall.
He did a fusion dance with Ezra Miller.
Oh my god, dude. They put the guitar rings on. And what is their name? What is their? Oh my god! What is their like fusion name?
Ezru
Taint
or
Tainter.
Tiller. Tainler.
Dude, I don't know.
The Tiller.
The Tiller.
Oh my god, that'd be an ugly ass fusion.
Yo, dude, that'd be insane. That'd be freaking insane. It would look like Raccoon from the fucking Ginyu Force. You know what I'm talking about?
Right? I know what you're talking.
It would totally look like Raccoon. Tell me it wouldn't. Just a little bit of hair on the top, like brolic but weird looking.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Speaking of cursed energy, Warner Brothers can't get a break, right?
Oh my god.
So like,
Oh.
HBO has been like on a tirade lately. I think like it's everyone's up in arms. I mean, it's because of the merger, man. Like, because HBO is focusing on with this conversion with Discovery, and they're kind of removing a lot of child content. I guess. That's what I heard.
Child content, big quotation marks. They're removing animation, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things they hit, right? There's a whole list. I'm not gonna go for all of it now, but notable ones, you got OKKO, you got Infinity Train, which God, that poor show can't get a break. And like the entire Sesame Street catalog removed.
It's like 200 episodes right now.
Yeah. And literally people were joking around like the only thing that's left after all this is one episode of Uncle Grandpa, and that's it. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it's really sad watching this because, from the outside view, you're seeing like, oh man, that sucks. I can't watch these shows anymore. But like, you have animators and people who worked on these projects coming out on Twitter and being like, oh, I literally can't show my kid the show I worked on anymore. Like,
yeah.
And like, even some of them where it's like, we were in the midst of 6 more episodes for this season. What happened? What?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
And what's even more crazy is when you literally have Cartoon Network executives coming in and being like, dude, what are you doing?
And like, that's not, what's crazy too? Like, they were making a new Batman animated show.
Yep.
With the dudes that made it. Of course, I mean, J.J. Abrams was attached to it.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like, to me. However, they got Bruce Timm, who made the animated series.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, like that man is a genius. And they took it off. They're not putting it on HBO Max anymore.
Yep.
But that's like insane to me that they're even taking off DC shit, and that's Batman.
I know.
That's kind of insane. Now, granted, with the Batman show, they're not canceling it, so it's shopping around for a new platform. So it could be Adult Swim, Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
it's one of those. Another like program or studio could pick it up, right?
Yeah.
However, it's kind of insane that on HBO Max, the Warner Brothers fucking streaming service,
right,
they're removing like DC content too. Like, what about the DC animated films? Like, those films are amazing, and I love that they're all right there.
Yeah.
Like, am I not gonna be able to watch them now? Like, is that a fear now? Yeah. Like, it's really. I know they're like cleaning house, and they have this new idea. I don't know what the.
And even and following up on that, the director for Batgirl, I don't know if you saw this, tried to get access to the film, and they literally blocked him from it.
Oh yeah, there's actually rumors that they're gonna destroy it.
Yeah.
I heard like I think a day ago or 2 days ago, from this recording, obviously, that they were doing like screenings for like the cast or like for fans or maybe like people in the studio because they want to maybe destroy it or lock it in a vault in the void because they want the IRS to be certain that they are never gonna make money from this thing.
Yeah,
they don't want another. Give us the Snyder version.
Yeah, they want a tax write-off this.
Yeah, and they. But the thing is, like, they fucked up with Snyder, but then the fans went freaking nuts and were like, release the Snyder cut, release the Snyder cut, release the Snyder cut, because there was a cut.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to avoid that by just not having it anymore. It's just gone, which is really a shame. It's really a shame.
And yet, Flash is still coming.
Well, I heard that like apparently, Flash is like. Was test scored by viewers. It's the highest ranking Warner Brothers movie at a test screening.
I mean,
so and they put $200 million into it.
Yeah,
I get it, but I get like I understand that the company is in a very difficult situation with that film because they spent like first of all the company just got acquired. They spent a shit ton billions acquiring this company.
Yeah.
And like this is supposed to be this blockbuster one of their biggest films ever, It's kind of crazy to just like
drop
it, especially when they spent so much money on it. And like think about all the cast and crew that had nothing to do with Ezra's bullshit that worked out like months, hundreds of hours, like all this time, like all this effort, costume designers, camera crew, assistants, videographers, editors, music.
Same thing could be said for Batgirl though.
No, but everyone's up in arms about that.
Yeah.
And I understand that like Ezra has done like crazy ass shit and he deserves to not be in this film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I guarantee if he was a side character, he would not be in this film. But it's his film and he plays the hero and the villain. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't think that's a secret. So it's just like it's kind of hard to remove him. And I saw this thing the other day where there was like a review of like it was like a poll, excuse me, that should this movie come out? Should this movie not come out?
Yeah.
And it was mixed. Like a lot of people were like, this movie shouldn't come out.
Because there's always going to be like the fanboy crowd who are just like, I don't care about the politics around the movie.
Yeah, I just want the movie.
I just want the movie. Yeah, it's like,
I mean, that's how that's kind of what you're going to have to do if you're going to watch it. Like, I feel like the thing is like the movie sounds cool. Unfortunately.
I mean, sure.
You don't think it sounds cool?
The
whole Zod thing?
Dude, I'm so burnt out of superhero movies and Star Wars stuff. And I was kind of like, I'm done. I'm good. So I personally, I do not care what happens to this film. It can go whatever way it wants. I just say Ezra's trashy poo-poo.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be the Flash anymore, I would assume.
So after all of this drama, all this removing things to save money.
Yeah.
How much has it backfired? I can give you an amount. It's 20 billion in stocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So they originally were cutting all this stuff to make back like 5 billion on the debt they had, and now it's like amassing into more. And it's like, well, yeah, because you fucking just cut away at
being really snaky.
Yeah, like Jesus.
Dude, just make Batgirl a theatrical, not a theatrical, I'm sorry, an HBO Max release like it was intended to be.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, even if it was if it like rated poorly in the test group, like someone could still watch it. Someone like it.
But at the same time, I heard that Black Adam got the same scores before they did reshoots and re-edits.
Yeah.
So it's not really, it's just because The Rock's in it. And The Rock apparently is controlling DC because he has like he was supposed to, apparently Black Adam was supposed to show up in Shazam 1 and he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And now he's getting his own movie. And apparently there's reports now that I read today that Henry Cavill has done a post-credit scene as Superman for that film because The Rock wanted him to do that.
Oh.
So it's kind of interesting.
The Rock's a charismatic guy.
Yeah, so I guess can The Rock save DC?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Imagine that would be a wild.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, what happened? When you hear loud clicking noises from the keyboard, you start getting nervous. It's like, uh-oh, everything's about to explode.
Yeah, but can The Rock save DC? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Michael, there's a little bit of a chill in the air.
Ooh.
It's a little cold in here.
It's a little chilly. What the
Yes, what's that?
What the fuck?
There's a ghost in here.
Yeah, and he's really stylish.
What the fuck? Is that you, ghost number 1?
Yo, what's good?
Oh, shit.
Ghost number 1.
Ghost number 1.
Welcome.
Hey, let's give it up for ghost number 1.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
He has infested the podcast.
Well, ghost number 1, I can tell you've come at an amazing time because we're about to talk about GAMESCOM stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we have a bunch of trailers that are set up that we're going to talk about and react to. So the first one we have on our list is Lies of Pi or P.
Because it's about Pinocchio.
So just go. I'm gonna go fuck myself. It's Lives of P.
All right.
Let's play it.
Yeah. So, my dear ghost friend, if you remember back to season 1, when you were here without ghost number 2, I think it was just you. You saw a trailer that was kind of Bloodborne-y, but there was some clockwork material. And this is it. This is it.
Whoa. Is this like Final Fantasy-esque?
No. It is.
Is it by school? No, okay, I see.
It is. This is from an indie company. It is Pinocchio, but Bloodborne.
Pinocchio, but Bloodborne?
Yes.
That's awesome. That
Neo
sounds
was
amazing.
Neo was in Round 8 Studio, and come together.
Oh, wow.
And first off, it looks really cool because I miss Bloodborne. I just want a re-release, but it hasn't been happening, so I'll deal with this.
I like the Victorian setting.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Yeah. And it's a little bit Sekiro too, because he's got like a
grapple.
Well, he's got like
the metal arm.
interchangeable arm.
Yeah. It has like a
Oh, okay.
Different equipment loadouts.
yeah. It's interesting for sure.
So some of them have like a grappling hook. Some of them have like an electronic zapper thing. And basically the whole story is that it's Pinocchio searching for the guy who made him.
Is this post him being a real boy?
I don't know.
These bosses look awesome.
Yeah, right.
The light shines brightest in the dark.
The character models look really nice too.
Yeah, they do.
It
Set
looks like there's
design.
like a story going on.
There is.
There's like a good story. Not something like cliche.
That's cool as hell. It's interesting to think of like Pinocchio. You can make him like
And yeah, and if you look in the right hand corner sometimes, you can see like a dial.
yeah.
I think that's literally like almost a rev mechanic, like from like Devil May Cry sort of thing.
That's
It's like
cool.
a combo meter?
No, like you're almost like doing a charge,
Like
a time charge.
Yeah, like a heavy attack, but it's like revving up.
Oh, I see. Oh, this game looks really promising.
Yeah. Like
Wow,
this is the Gamescom darling, I believe. Like
Yeah, I mean that's not my darling. I would say.
mm.
Like I think there are other games that I'm a little
Yeah,
more
I
excited
get
for,
you.
but
I
I
get-
do like that for sure.
Yeah, and then they had a little. So this is an interesting one. They have this little teaser at the end, and it's these 4 characters that are rabbits, and it's some reference to the actual original story, Pinocchio. But what this looks like is 4-player co-op.
Oh, like there's like a multiplayer.
Maybe it's. Oh, I don't
That's
know. Yeah,
interesting.
because I'm not sure if it's a story thing or if it's
They look like the 4 horsemen per se.
kind of.
4 rabbits.
Yeah.
That has to have some significance, huh?
It has. I don't know if it's a story thing or if it's
Yeah.
actually like a 4-player thing. I have heard though. Apparently, the devs have a line mechanic. And
Oh, really?
So, because Pinocchio has the growing nose
Yeah.
thing. So,
That's cool.
I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see.
It's going to be on PC. That's awesome. I saw the top left. I'm like, there's no way they're remastering Shadow the Hedgehog.
No,
No.
that's
That'd be kinda
Snapcute's fan
crazy.
dub, which is also really good. It's really funny.
Oh, those are
Hey
great.
Shadow, it's me, the devil. We need you to sin. But yeah,
Nice. So that's Lies of P. And this one I haven't heard of before, but we have Atomic Heart.
yeah. So I've kind of sometimes seen it. The main reason why I know it is that the composer
Mm-hmm.
is Mick Gordon,
Mm.
the boy behind Doom.
Mm,
So like,
the soundtrack's about to go crazy.
it's interesting. We're going back to more like the Killer Instinct ish. It's like there's more unique there's like ethnicity to it rather than just being like a straight metal.
Oh, I see
know.
what you're saying.
Like
More foreign
it's not like a
instruments.
lawnmower and a synthesizer
Yeah.
thing anymore, right?
Yeah.
But even now, also looking at the trailer, it's very
Ooh, wow.
it's a shooter. And what I've gathered is that it's like this sort of dystopian society of machine and people.
Like a Terminator type thing.
But not.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
What I wanted, like, I was going with is like, it's a very strange trailer.
Looks like wacky. Like it's like a Michael Bay explosion fest. Though.
No, it's more like a
Excuse
like
me?
Ex Machina, sort of.
Ooh. Yeah.
Or like,
wow. Dude, there's so much personality
yeah,
in this game.
yeah, it's a.
What?
It's a.
No, I don't even care. That seems awesome. I don't care. The weirder, the better.
Yeah.
Get me on this title.
Zombies?
No, they're all machines.
I know, but they look like they're like fucking.
Oh yeah, well,
Like it plays like a zombies.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Dude, this looks so good. This looks clean.
it's almost. You know what? It's almost like it's kind of like BioShock.
Yeah,
what I was
can see that.
thinking.
I can see that.
Ooh. Dude, the music is.
Kind of like a Dying Light type of feel.
Oh yeah, that too. I can see that.
Oh my gosh.
Fight against
bro.
Big Weld. No.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
With some lesbian robots in there, kind of.
Hey man, every good game needs some lesbian robots.
True.
This is what
Yeah.
Robots, the video game, should have been.
Yeah. It's funny because like you have this kind of like folk song mixed with electronic music going,
I love it.
but then
I love it.
but then it's gonna get the Mick Gordon.
Like metally.
Oh yeah. Cause I was like, oh, this is a unique take from Mick. I
Yeah,
didn't hear
right.
much guitars, and then it's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Dude, this game looks so good.
Yeah, look, it's interesting for sure. It has like a lot of. It almost looks alien, but then like the. Like,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like with their machines.
I love the clean aesthetic. Like the white rooms.
Yeah.
Like the lab chambers. I love that aesthetic.
Yeah. It's
Like that.
Interesting.
Like that. I love that.
Oh, hello,
Ooh.
I think it's like a hacking.
Android? Question mark.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw this trailer before.
Yeah.
I saw this trailer already. This really piqued my interest. This might be my darling, honestly.
And now you're getting the Mick Gordon.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
fine with
right.
that.
Oh look, it's the lesbians again.
There's another trailer where I think you fight bots similar to these, and it's wild because you're seeing them like jump like 30 feet in the air and trying to do a nosedive at you, and
What
you're
the
like,
heck? That's
oh
scary as
god.
heck. Okay, 2 daggers, a swords. Hello? Oh, okay. Cool.
Wow.
That must be like the opening scene or something like
Probably.
that. That's pretty brutal. Damn.
There you go.
That's
Dude,
cool.
this game looks incredible. I really hope it doesn't disappoint. What is it? This isn't CD Projekt Red.
No, hell no.
No. And it's gonna be on PC. We already know.
And it's on PS5,
PS5.
Which you have now.
which you have.
Oh man, I don't even believe it.
I can't believe it, guys.
I can't.
Ah, what does a ghost need with a PS5?
You don't even have hands, bro.
Bro, I don't even have the time.
Don't worry, I can take it off your hands. Don't worry.
Yeah. Listen, we'll make the noble sacrifice. We'll
Yeah, I'll tell. Don't worry.
we'll take it from
We'll
you.
Yeah.
make the time. We'll make the time.
All right.
All
What's
right.
what's
So
next?
we have High on Life, another one I haven't heard of.
Mm.
My dear friends, do you know about Rick and Morty?
No.
Yeah.
So that's this game.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's that game that they made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about this before.
Yeah. So for
Okay.
my ghost friend,
Yeah.
the whole gist is that your guns are sentient.
Your guns are sentient.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
What the
And they
hell?
talk.
cool.
We're hurting you.
It's Morty.
Of course it's Morty. My favorite part is that his sidearm is like this homicidal knife, like whip thing.
What?
Oh my god, it's like he's like, oh man, I can't wait. I just stab something. Oh, I can do.
So it's just like a psychopath.
Yeah.
He's filling the place with sludge. Stay in the air.
So this is supposed to be like a boss fight.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
you can still use me if you want.
And that's Rick.
I can deflect attacks. Did you know that? Not just all
It's Australian Rick.
Oh, yay! What is it called? Oh my god, Bushland Adventures.
I'll slice them the gap. I'll cut their limbs off. Do everything long enough. Into their
Oh my god. I'm glad they censored it for us. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, much appreciation.
But yeah, this is the basically just.
That's interesting. What the hell?
Yeah. So
It looks mad goofy.
yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be like Hoover Saves the Universe or whatever.
Yeah.
The VR one they made.
Yeah.
Just a shooter.
That's intriguing though that the guns talk to you though. That's definitely some like acid trip like type of thing.
Fucking knife gets
Yeah.
me.
Let me at him, mate.
Get in a car, Morty.
Get in the fucking car, Morty. He doesn't want to go with you.
All right, yeah, that you get the gist. That's
Oh my god, that's funny. All right, so Ghost, you're gonna be near and dear to this next one. So we have Sonic Frontiers. They dropped a new story trailer for the game.
Oh, I saw this one.
Did you?
I saw it already.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound so thrilled.
What's wrong with it?
It's like, I don't know.
From Sonic Team? Yeah, this thing that's from what's it called? Legend of Zelda. Just
Oh,
here for
yeah.
some reason.
Right. Oh, cool. Why is the music so dramatic?
Because Shadow of the Colossus. No.
It's like a fan made like you know, sometimes how they like rip games and like make fan made versions.
Yeah.
No, that looked cool.
So I mean,
But it's just the game design is just so ugly.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they were gonna save the game with this preview, but it went from like, yeah, it went from meh to it's all right. It's like, you know, it's neutral.
it's only because how the trailer shot.
Yeah.
But
it's
then
just-
like once you start looking at gameplay, like oh,
like that shit. Oh my god, it's so lame. The combat in this game looks terrible. The boss fights, like what is this? You're just running in circles and he's doing the ora, like why?
Yeah, like I don't know.
you know what this looks like? It looks like they realized, oh, we really fucked up with Infinite. We had a really cool idea there, but didn't do anything with it. So let's just do that again.
Yeah.
And dude, like we've seen better CGI in the earlier Sonic games.
Yo, the
just,
earlier
like, better
Sonic
Honestly, yeah.
animations.
That intro scene in Sonic Riders will forever be hype. Like when they're in a car and they're
They
just like they're just
hand-drawn
Well,
animation.
I mean,
yeah.
even Sonic 06 for the
Sonic 06,
Yeah.
those cutscenes were long and they
Yeah.
were really nice.
yeah.
This just seems like they're kind of like putting whatever, you know, throwing whatever at the wall.
yeah. I
Like
don't know.
06, even though what was the Werehog game,
Oh,
Unleashed.
Yeah.
Unleashed, even those cutscenes, even though it wasn't like the greatest game, those cutscenes kind of made the game nice,
Yeah.
made it fun, and they kind of nailed the open world kind of ish in
Yeah.
that game.
It's I mean, you saw the gameplay
I feel like this
walkthroughs, right? For this?
the gameplay offers for this.
No, the gameplay like walkthroughs.
Yeah,
So-
for
for Frontiers.
Frontiers.
Yeah.
yeah, it seemed
Yeah.
very
It's
empty.
it's really whack, man. And it does not look good at all.
You know, I was so hyped when I heard about a new
Mhm.
3D Sonic game. So hyped, bro.
I mean, the
So
initial
hyped.
trailer was like, "Oh, that looks interesting," and then
And then it just
Yeah, I would stick to the modding team, the modding community right now for Sonic because they're doing some incredible projects. There's a project that they're doing where they're going to redo the entire Sonic the Hedgehog game, reorganize like 06.
oh,
they're gonna reorganize the cutscenes to like actually make it make sense. I think they have some voice actors coming in to do other things, like retexturizing the game, putting in like it's a huge project. They're even changing up the mechanics so it's not jank anymore. Like it's actually playable.
That's a big
It's a
undertaking.
huge deal. They've been on that project, I think, for a year now. Like, if you guys want Sonic, like if you're in the mood for Sonic, the mods community, killer. They're doing an incredible job right now. Sega's, dude, they're not doing a good job right now. I mean, with Yakuza, they're doing good.
Yeah, but that's not Sonic Team. That's
No, it's not. It's Sega, but you know.
Sonic is dead. That's
Sega's
it's
fumbling,
time.
man. Sega's fumbling hard, bro. Their Monkey Ball games have been kind of garbage. The Sonic games have been kind of garbage. Yakuza is the only thing kind of carrying Sega right now.
You gotta see
I
for
would say.
Bayonetta.
Huh?
Bayonetta.
That's true, but it's like a collaboration, you know,
Yeah.
like with Platinum Games, you know. So it's not.
Yeah, I
gonna-
mean, but Sega owns the rights.
they do, but it's like you're winning by association.
Well, it's like
not
Sony with Spider-Man and Marvel.
Yeah,
It's like Sony wouldn't be able to make a good Spider-Man film like they have been if it wasn't for Marvel basically making the films for them. And they get all the credit.
well, Into Spider-Verse.
That's like a one exception.
Yeah, but it's a really good exception.
It is a really good
It's a really good obsession, though.
Like, name me one good like Sega game that's come out within like the past 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 years. Or, like a Sega game.
Yakuza 7.
Besides the Yakuza games. That's a good one.
Sonic Mania.
That doesn't really count.
What do you mean it doesn't really count? It's Sega.
They had the community come in and help out with that game. The community
true.
drove that game.
True.
They hired modders, right, to come in and like join in,
That's
help
true.
out with the project.
Yeah.
Isn't
Even the
Mania
music,
just a
I think.
collection anyway?
No. It's its own game.
It's his own game.
That game was pretty good.
The
but,
prequel to Sonic Forces.
you know, like they can only really put out a good game unless they're like the DJ Khaled of the industry, bro. Like they just have features carrying them. You know what I'm saying? They just got features carrying them. We need a good, pure Sega game to come out. Well, it's been too long. We've been waiting for it.
I see you're very passionate about this.
Yeah.
Should
Dude,
write-
I grew up on those games.
You should
man.
write a
I remember
strongly
going to
worded letter.
Blockbuster. I went to Blockbuster and I'd see Sonic DX on the shelves. I'm like, Mom, we need to get this. We need to get this. Played Sonic DX. Loved it. Sonic
DX is
Adventure 2.
fire. I love
DX. Amazing,
It's
bro.
a
That
sick
intro
game.
sequence. Like literally the entire
tough.
world is ending. This man's just like, oh, cute critter. I gotta save it. And then that's it.
And then this lolly talks to me about
Lolly
vague
talk.
threats.
Very
my
vague
God.
threats. You must leave now. Oh shoot. Yeah, the stakes are really high here.
It sounds cool in that voice. You must leave now.
You must leave now.
Yeah. hey. Hey, don't talk to me like that. All sexy ghost. You know what I mean?
Yo, we need.
my
You know
God.
what we need? A good Shadow game. If we had
Yes.
a good Shadow the Hedgehog game, a serious game,
Hell, if we had a bad Shadow the Hedgehog game, I don't care. Like, I'll play it. I'll play it.
even a bad one at this point, we're at a drought, bro. Like us Sonic and Sega fans, we're in a serious drought.
I am of me.
Oh, I know it's that song. Right?
Do it.
Dude, like
all right, so-
even a bad Shadow game, like give me something, Sega, please.
All right, we gotta stop. Sega's gonna cry in the corner. Our next
doubt.
game is called Planet of Lana.
So, yeah, this is. I saw like an image, and people were like, "Oh, this is interesting." I was like, "Okay," and I see Ghibli-like gameplay. I'm like, "Okay, you know."
Ooh, so like, what was that last Studio Ghibli game?
Oh, the Nihon Kuni.
Nino Kuni, so it's like
Yeah.
that.
That's what I mean. It doesn't look entirely like that.
Oh, I see. Is it a 2D platformer?
It looks like it. And I actually think we reacted to this last year
Did we really?
on one of our early podcasts.
Oh
The
shit!
trailer was like, because it has like the black cat sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the girl, and then like there was like objects falling from the sky.
Oh right, it was like Gris-like, right? Almost.
Yes. That's why I was like, oh, it's this thing.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Looks like hand drawn.
Is it? I mean, I think the models are 3D.
Yeah, but the scenery looks like
Yeah.
hand drawn.
A lot of live 2D animation, just
Yeah.
warping.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
It's pretty cute. Is it a cat? What is that?
It's a cat, I think. I don't know what else it could be. The game looks like it could like warm your heart, like you're like stressed out and stuff. You can just come here and relax and like.
This looks like the inverse of like Inside
Yeah,
or
like,
Limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's like a positive one.
Yeah.
A positive one.
Yeah, where
Yo, is
life
that
isn't going
planet
to
in the
shit.
background? Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Either that or like a moon.
It's a big ass moon. Nah, it's definitely a planet.
Oh, something
dog.
bad's gonna happen to that cat. I feel
No.
it. I
Stop-
feel it already.
Stop projecting, okay?
I'm hardly in the moment.
Cause like the fact you have to call for it and stuff, I'm like, oh no, it's not just an auto follow. Like something's gonna go wrong.
It's gonna be this thing where like you're separated or something. You gotta
Yeah.
find it. Damn, that cat has hops.
It's just
Took
a beam.
giant leap. Yeah, this looks freaking nice. I could just like sit here and like watch it and be like mesmerized by it. I kind of
We call this padding.
That's funny. We're just trying to meet a time quota.
Yeah. Oh man.
Skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna think about it.
Like just go in the middle or something. See if there's like something new that comes up. Okay. All right. How do we
Is
get
that
it?
another cat?
Okay.
Where at?
Is this gonna like turn into Pikmin real quick?
Yeah.
No, it's only.
Oh, you split. No, the cat split. Because now it's walking on two legs.
Oh.
Oh, that's
It's like
cool.
hopping. Is it?
Oh.
Wait.
But where's the other one?
It
Are
went
those
it like
other
went under a
cats?
rock.
No, those are other cats.
That's
no.
not a
Oh,
cat.
That's
I
a
thought those were
weird
tails for a second.
No, wait. Is it? Is that part of its body? Is it like stretched out? No way.
Yeah, those are tentacle things, I think.
Okay. Does that have to like hide from it or something?
I don't know. Man, it's bad we kind of skipped in the middle. We've lost the context.
Yeah, we lost the plot a little
Uh-oh.
bit.
Wasn't
fun.
it, do you remember there was another game that was sort of like this but 3D and it had like a Pixar quality? It was like The Legend of Kenya or whatever.
I don't remember.
Maybe. Wait, I think so. I think I
'Cause, like it was like this girl with a bow and she had these like little black blob things.
She had like a
that.
dog.
Dude, I don't think it split.
Dog. No, I don't think
Un-
it's split.
I don't know because it looked like it was just running on 2 feet before.
Oh, that's cute.
There's one trapped in a cage.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I was like, that's a thing.
They're imprisoned.
Yeah, it looks mad pretty, man. It looks like it's fun. I like puzzle games.
Yeah. Like this is very, like we said, it was very inside.
Yeah, just less dark, gloom and doom, right?
Yeah.
I mean that could change. Also, they could just be playing with your emotions here and giving
I'm
you.
telling
like
you, something bad's gonna happen. It's
And
gonna.
that's what we thought was gonna happen with Bug Snacks when we originally saw the trailers.
Oh.
Remember?
I mean,
We thought there was like something
it kind
horrible.
of got it is a little bit weird. It's
It gets dark?
yeah.
Wait, Bug Snacks gets dark?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, okay, never mind then.
I mean, it's not like it doesn't get like horror dark. It's just like it's unsettling. Some of the stuff you're like.
Oh no, I was hoping for like some like
I mean,
horror
there's
stuff.
some real stuff in there too. Like
That would have been game of the year.
it was too weird. It was like
Yeah, but I think you get the gist.
yeah.
Maybe we could skip
I was gonna go near the end.
or-
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've been burnt out of like 2D platformers.
Really?
I've been kind of burnt out. I mean, also I played Sonic Mania till the end, and that was a little hard.
Well, there is enemies.
Yeah, there is enemies.
That's kind of scary, actually. That thing came up on her mad fast. Hello? I heard that.
The whistle.
I think it's a cat.
Oh, it was the cat that made that noise?
Yeah. Or whatever it is.
I'm pretty sure it's a cat.
I don't know. It's too blobby. I'm still sure that it's split in half before.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm calling fake news on that one.
Like it feels like an amorphous cat-like creature.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Hello? It looks like it's on fire.
I think it is.
Huh. It looks like it has a lot of story. Oh, it looks like it has a lot of story. Like there's like, like stuff going on.
Like yeah, there's like
behind the scenes type of thing. That looks cool.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. All right. And then we have something that's been previewed before. But this is Black Myth Wukong. Have you heard of this?
No.
This is about the story of Wukong. He's kind of like the dude who inspired Goku, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. There's
the Monkey King.
yeah. Basically the whole journey to the West. Chinese mythos.
I love the 4K RTX on full premiere. It's like you can't get clicks without that RTX on.
Yeah. I mean, it does look really good. But
Yeah, so you can like transform and shit into like different creatures.
So it's like Beast Boy type gameplay, maybe.
Well, he's a monkey, but he has like the power pole and stuff like that.
You could like turn into different animals.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is this kind of like?
It's Dark Souls.
Bloodborne?
It's
Oh,
literally Dark Souls. Yeah.
Well, I think more Sekiro rather than Dark Souls because it's very fast.
Jeez.
What I've been hearing though, gripe wise, is that when you're attacking, it's not as satisfying.
Like the hit stun and stuff.
Yeah.
Look, he's using Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Yeah.
Sick.
My favorite thing about this fight, he just sends the guys and he's like,
Oh,
all
I
right,
know, he's
peace
just
out.
I'm out, dog. I can't. Yeah, I know. The gameplay they showed, it wasn't actually that great here.
I mean,
a lot of, like-
honestly, it's visually impressive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The particle effects look incredible. The fact that like each individual stone fell and you could hear like the audio of
Yeah.
each
Yeah.
stone.
I mean,
hitting
there's
the
this
ground.
part in the snow, too, that looks really cool. I don't know if it's this trailer, though.
Wait, I think I may have saw an earlier trailer with you guys. I'm in the snow, maybe, unless
don't know.
I did it my own
I
research.
mean, let me see if there's any snow.
I don't know if it's in this one. I don't recall.
There's water. Water looks nice too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, word?
Ooh.
That's cool. That has like camera effect.
They're really going crazy with the visuals in this game.
Yeah.
They're
Reminds me,
banking on.
I was
that.
telling Mike earlier. It reminds me a lot of like Oh, it's not this game. Never mind.
Mhm.
Getting confused with all this stuff, but it looks good though. Like
Jeez.
there are other trailers that have like that have more combat and stuff, and it looks fun to me. Like I think the animations for when you can like take weapons and stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah. What's it called? The cutscene they showed off for this when they had actual people just talking. Like,
Yeah.
it was like, wow, that was really pretty looking.
Yeah, right. Like that's sick though.
It's pretty. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the combat's there. Like, there's just some like maybe a different audio for the hits or something. Like a little more oomph
Yeah, like
You're
a
not
little more of an
punchy?
impact.
because it's kind of like a wet noodle slap rather.
Yeah, it does. I feel that.
Also, there's a really fucking stupid weird thing in this fight. Jay, I don't know if you even saw this part.
I did not.
It's like I think it's trying to like mix in Wukong's jokey, weird nature.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a part where I don't know where it is. Well, it's a thing to like hurt the dragon thing, but like it's so weird. Let's see. Count. Oh,
So
yeah,
this is kind of a
this.
a what? What is that? What's going on?
You got like this boulder thing on you, and you can kind of just like walk into him and like slap him.
What the heck?
And like the music's changed also. It's like doo-wee, ooh.
It's kind of funny. The fact that he killed the dragon doing
And
that
he's just like
too is
slocking.
funny.
You know, just,
Dude,
Oh,
it
it's
stunned him. That's pretty cool.
yeah. It's just weird. It's kind of like, okay.
I saw this fight he had with another dragon, a lightning dragon.
Oh,
and-
yeah, the
and
first trailer, yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. When he used the power pole to slam it, I was like, that was freaking awesome. This looks like Shenron. A little bit.
I don't know if this is a pet peeve for you guys. Like if you pay attention to the whiskers, like when his body like hits the whiskers, it just goes through it. And I'm like, oh, we're next gen now. Like I want, if his body touches the whisker, I want like the whisker
Like you have
to
all
like
these,
wrap
you
around
have
his
all these
arm.
physics effects for like boulders and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
like-
got all these physics effects for like the boulders, you know.
Also,
the
I like
particle
they cut
effects.
because the guy died, and it's like, yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as promising, this video, but to be fair, it's not done, so it could get better.
Yeah.
It's just playing as if he didn't die.
Yeah. And then he beat it off screen.
And then he beat it off screen, yeah.
My only gripe with this is there's been some not so great things.
Oh,
From developers.
The developers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where it was basically just like, women shouldn't play this game. You know, it was and
You
like
literally play as a freaking monkey.
I know it was just like some misogynist, homophobic like stuff. And you're like, oh
It's a
no,
Chinese company.
yeah, and it was really funny.
Bro, you literally play as a monkey.
Yeah, I know.
Granted, if I give my girlfriend a Souls-like game, she will not play it at all. She'll be like, it's too hard. I don't want to touch it. But like, come on now. Like anyone can play this if they put their mind to it.
No, it's as if it's if Andrew Tate came in and was like, "You're not manly enough to play this, you bitch boys."
That's pretty much what it is. They're just misogynists.
Oh
Unfortunately.
man.
Yeah,
Yikes.
big
No.
yikes. But you know,
A developer saying that?
Yeah,
Or
developers.
developers have said that?
yeah,
Or developers are coming out and saying that they've overheard
no,
like
developer quote and flowerist weird Chinese language.
flowery Chinese.
It's weird. It looks like I'm ramblings of a madman.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, it's just a game.
My
at this
favorite
point,
thing though is
you know?
going like I was watching Maximilian Dude's reaction to this, and like some people have brought it up, and then like there's one guy in a comment, and he keeps on like, "No, that's actually not true. You need to look at the proof and like see the details that this was confirmed, like a baseless rumor from before." And you're like, okay, maybe, and then you look at the name, it's Zheng Shang, and you're like.
Chinese bots at it again.
Yeah, and it's like copy
Yeah.
and pasted in multiple comment threads. You're like, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have to wonder.
They're at it again.
The PR team.
But, you know,
The game looks cool.
it does look cool. So maybe, you know, it has time. People can grow up a little bit and then
Yeah, right. But this is the next one is my child of this this reveal. This one's called Calypso Protocol.
Okay.
This game looks fucking crazy.
time for some spooks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Time for some spooky spooks.
Captured on the PS5, probably.
It looks creepy though.
I literally cannot tell you how much Dead Space it is.
I know, seriously though.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
So, is this the Dead Space remake, or is there also a Dead Space remake in the works?
I've heard rumors that there's a Dead Space remake in the works, but I don't think this is it. No.
Okay.
But you can tell it's like extremely inspired.
Oh yeah. Like it's basically a copy.
That thing did not want to die.
Well, I think it's following the necromorph rules of like you can't just shoot in the head; you have to show off the limbs.
Yeah, right.
I like how there's just a giant grinder in them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, I don't know. It's not probably not
Does
random
even
for
have
the
a head.
universe.
So like, I thought this part was mad sick.
Oh yeah.
Look, watch, look what it does.
Oh,
It just like rips itself apart and makes it new again. I don't know why he didn't do that from the beginning. When I saw that, I was like, he could have done that.
there's probably like a charge up
Still,
for that weapon, maybe. Well, it's not broken. I don't know.
I mean, it's probably like how the original Dead Space was, where like you have a bar meter thing and you
This
have to
shit-
refill.
this shit was so cool, dude. It gave me anxiety watching this.
Oh yeah.
This thing, and they showed the scale of the speed. Like, it's insane. Like, yeah, like this gave me anxiety.
That's awesome.
Like that.
That's
stuff
real.
gave me-
That's yeah.
Like that gave me anxiety. I was like, holy fuck, that must have. Ow, you would have been dead.
Yeah, it's not, we're not doing the Lara Croft thing of when you get impaled on a metal spike.
Yeah.
That's still crazy. I played the game not knowing that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, like it gets worse. Like it gets way worse.
There's enemies, right?
No, there's no enemies. Like it's just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh man, that's. Ooh.
Bruh, like you feel the speed.
Yeah,
in
I do that. That's Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
death. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my favorite.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I don't know if I'd play that. I'm too much of a bitch, to be honest.
Nah, play it, bro.
But
Play
it looks pretty rad. But this last one is also something that I really like, and I think you're gonna like it a lot, Ghost. This one's called Where Winds Meet.
Yes, it is.
This one reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, it's another Chinese developer. But these ones aren't misogynist, I think, at least.
Will I get social?
If they
credit
are, they're
points
quiet
for-
about it.
Yeah, they're at least very quiet about it.
Will I get social credit points for playing this game? That's my big question.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
The goal.
I mean, it's also very pretty.
Yeah, it looks amazing, dude.
Ooh.
Is there someone actually talking, or is it just?
I mean, someone's singing, but I don't know if they're like translating like the song or if someone's speaking. I can't recall.
Maybe.
Heyo.
I just saw an antagonist for this trailer, and I was like, yes.
I know what you're talking.
I you know what I'm talking
Yeah, I know what
about.
you're talking about.
Oh dang.
And go.
Oh yeah, it's so Ghost of Tsushima. It's-
It really is. She looks so sick.
yeah.
It looks beautiful. This part was
Nice.
dope.
Yeah, you
This
literally
shit.
running on water.
Jeez.
That's pretty cool.
I really like that
Right.
slow-mo when you're aiming.
That's literally witch time.
Yeah, right. I'm just waiting for Michael's waifu to show up.
Yeah. This is also a cool shot too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I like that a lot. It's very Final Fantasy-esque. I like
Giant
that.
swords falling out.
I'm just walking on water.
Oh
There
yes.
She's there. She is.
There she is. That's so cool.
That's sick. Ooh.
Yeah, so I think it's like it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like Nier, like, and Ghost and different things like that. It looks mad sick. Like that shot, it looks dope.
Yeah, that looks great.
And then we see like this other badass fucking character.
It's Virgil.
Yeah.
It's
Look at
Chinese
that.
Virgil.
That shit looks sick. What the hell? We got a panther as a pet.
Yep.
You don't fuck with somebody who has a panther as a pet.
Ooh.
No, he's gonna fuck your shit. Right?
Are you motivated?
Yes. Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah.
That is sorry. That is our list of
Mhm.
Gamescom's trailers that we particularly liked. I'm sure there's more and other things. Tell us what you liked in the comments below based off of what Gamescom was.
Ooh.
Hold up. There it is. We were wondering what the game was. It's Doki V. Does it have a trailer? Does it have a new trailer? If it has a new trailer, we have to react to it, bro.
I will check.
It looks like there's a reaction.
I will
so
check.
I didn't get a notification on.
I will check.
To their,
What game is this again?
dude.
It was the
Doki
one
V.
that was like a monster hunter in a little, like, what's it called?
Shibuya?
No.
No, I'm getting it mixed. It's like you're in Japan. It's like Monster Hunter, but you play as kids. You can roller skate.
Oh,
It's like
that
GTA.
game. That
Ish.
game.
Did they come up
No,
with a new
I don't see
trailer?
anything new.
Because I saw the reaction.
You
12
just,
days ago?
you just passed it.
Major update.
No,
It
6 months
says-
ago.
No, go up. One more right there.
1
Oh,
month.
that's
ago.
1 year ago?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Gamescom 21.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
sorry.
no
Wait, there's nothing at the top.
Yeah, nothing new. 1 year ago.
Dude, this
Rip.
game is like everything. That's the only reason why I'd probably buy the PlayStation. That I bought the PlayStation 5. That and Kingdom Hearts 4. That's it.
I
Everything
literally
else.
yelled at him. I was like, "How about Elden Ring?" He's like, "Nah, I can't."
I don't have the patience for it, unfortunately. I will build the tolerance where all my games
Spidey-Man.
are going to. Huh?
You can play Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
Both of them.
They
There's-
remastered it for
yeah.
the PS5.
Yeah, you can play both of them.
Or God of War Ragnarok.
That's coming out.
That's true.
Ghost.
true.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Director's cut.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to
PS5.
update mine. I have not played in a while.
Yeah.
I've been
Might.
too busy getting slapped around.
Oh, and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays fighters now.
I
Let's go.
do.
You're next, Ghost.
Oh no.
You're next.
He's gonna get
Dude.
sucked in.
Once I'm done with this stuff that I'm going through right now, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Uh-oh.
He says that until he gets
Until he gets slapped.
until he gets slapped
Until he gets
around.
clapped
This
around.
man's
Yeah.
good at Smash too, so I don't take it lightly, bro. I don't take your crap talk lightly.
As you
Man
should.
knows what he's talking
I'm a
about.
prophet. You're going to die.
We'll see.
Speaking of Dragon Ball,
Oh, you want to talk about that?
yeah, I'll wrap up with this. So
Fighters?
no, so I saw the Dragon Ball superhero movie, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on it because it was very polarizing. So this movie
Whoa.
was coming off of the 2018 Broly film, that had like the best Shintani animation. Shit was crispy, but this was 3D drawn over 2D, with 2D, excuse me. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. There were some parts that were a little jarring that looked a little bit like PS2 graphics. Not gonna front. It took me off a little bit,
all right.
but there were some really good animation. At some points, you can't even tell, like, and like the opening sequence had like the Shintani animation for like an intro, like to like what's happened with the Red Ribbon Army before. Like they had like Dragon Ball remastered animation moments and stuff. Like it looked really cool. Like there were some shots that were really fucking awesome. I have to say that the movie is honestly, if I could sum it up in one word, I would say it's wholesome.
Wholesome.
It's very like slice of life, like very cute.
I heard there's a love triangle with Broly, Chila, and Beerus.
Oh, well, it's not like it's dressed upon, but yeah, Beerus has the hots for Chile, which is fucking hysterical, like the way it went down. Like she was so scared, and they gave her like a little cutesy filter, and he was just staring at her, and he was like, I like this one. She can stay. And he was just, and then like Whis made a funny comment. He's like, they're like, what? She like, you know, like everyone noticed that he liked her, and Whis was like, oh yeah, he has a type. I'm surprised no one noticed, because he was talking about Bulma, who looks a lot like Chile, because they're pretty tight too. So it was just funny. Like I thought Pan was fucking adorable in this film, man. Gohan's daughter. She's like 3 years old, and she was fucking cute. It was so funny. Like her scenes were adorable with Piccolo. Piccolo being a dad once more. Just let's do another Saiyan.
Man, I need to get on the Dragon Ball. You
do need to get on the lore, bro. Like, so if you don't know, Gohan, who is the one in the purple in the front of the trailer, of the poster, he has a daughter who should be on the poster as well. Yeah, right there, little Pan. So she's 3. Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. So she's 3.
Is she the one that's able to like beat the shit out of people? Is that the one?
What?
Because I remember we were talking about one of the movie.
What, like one of the characters bringing the fighters or something?
No, not in Fighters, but like I think we were honestly talking about either this movie or something, because you were talking about like Gohan being cool again or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned like this girl who was like able to like punch. And
she like one shots like several grown men.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I was like, all right.
She one shots like several grown men. So like, all right, so this is spoiler warnings for anyone who's not like doesn't want to like know about the movie. So 3, you've been warned. 3, 2, 1. So the premise of the movie is that Piccolo is training Pan, and he's upset because Gohan is not training again, because Gohan's a nerd. He's like a really good science nerd, and he's like studying bugs, and like he's a professor and like different things like that, right? And he's always been a thing that he doesn't like to fight, you know, overall. But they've established before that like he needs to train so that he can be prepared in case a threat comes. So Piccolo's like super pissed off that he's not training, and Gohan's being super lax. He even makes his jokes that he's studying these ants that glow. He's like Super Saiyan ants.
I mean, like, he had the persona of what, Saiyan Man or whatever.
Yeah, Great Saiyan Man. Yeah. He's a geek essentially, you know. Yeah. I love Gohan, but it's just funny, right? So the Red Ribbon Army, if you want to scroll up a little bit to the suits, pretty much. To the right a little, just a tad. To the left, I mean, sorry.
This boy. Yeah,
like these two. So basically, like the Red Ribbon Army is an army that took place in the original Dragon Ball series. It's just like this organization that Goku took down. And then they came back with the Android saga, where Dr. Gero, which is like the head of the Red Ribbon Army, made Android 17, 16, 18, and Cell, right? Which is like an important character, right? So they're coming back into the story, and they made those 2 other androids, if you want to scroll to the top a tad bit, called Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Now, they look goofy, but they were actually really cool. They were really like a breath of fresh air for Dragon Ball.
Really?
And Gamma 1 is voiced by the same dude who voices Superboy in Young Justice. So I thought that was a cool deep cut, you know, in general.
Did you watch this in English or?
I watched it in English, okay. Yeah. And I'll watch Dragon Ball in dub or sub. It's one of the ones I think works both ways. Yeah. the whole premise of the movie is that the Red Ribbon Army wants to attack this the Z fighters pretty much, and they basically coerce Dr. Giro's grandson, who's even smarter than him, to make like these androids and this thing called Cell Max, which is like an even better, greater cell. And basically, he likes superheroes, and they coerced him by saying that Gohan and Goku and Party are villains. So Goku and Vegeta are off-world training on Beerus' planet. They're in the movie for like 5 minutes, not even. It's mostly the Piccolo show, honestly, which is amazing. And basically, their plan is to kidnap Pan, right, to get to Gohan, to single him out. And Piccolo hears of this because he like sneaks in, and he's like, "Oh, this is a great idea. Gohan needs the training." So he goes to Pan, and he's like, "Yo, Pan, pretend like you're being captured by these fools." Because like someone came for her and she was like, "I don't know you," and she just one shots him and literally knocks him out. And the teacher's like, "What the fuck did you just do?" Right? And then like Piccolo comes up and she's like, "Oh, hey Piccolo," and then she's like, "Listen, we're gonna do this thing," and she's like, "It sounds fun. Let's do it." So she like it's just fun. Like it's really like very slice of life, like very casual. You can tell. And then Gohan got super serious. Like they showed a video of her like pretending to be scared, and he goes like he literally like goes ape shit and like destroys the whole yard by going Super Saiyan. Like, "What'd you do to Pan?" And like Piccolo's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yes, he's back." Like, you know, overall, it's like it's such a cool ploy. The biggest gripe was Cell Max was really whack because he was just this brain dead kaiju, so he didn't really have like a personality or any connection, but it did invoke Gohan and Piccolo to get new forms. Like we have Orange Piccolo now, and we have Beast Gohan. So I can't complain. It was fun. I had a lot of fun watching it. There were funny moments. Like I think the dub actors do a really good job, like relaying jokes. You know, like really selling them and making them funny. I think the deliveries are great. I think the animation. There were some really good like points of art and like some really sick scenes, and it was a little funky, but not terrible. Like it was definitely passable. And I just enjoyed it. I left the theater thinking like, wow, that was like really wholesome and like cute. And like, it was also like has some really sick action scenes, and it was different for Dragon Ball. And like Gohan and Piccolo, who don't get a lot of shine anymore, that deserve it, did get some shine.
It didn't become the Goku show.
It was not the Goku and Vegeta show at all. No, it really wasn't. And a post-credit scene came out where Vegeta got the W over Goku.
Oh.
It was like this one scene where they were both exhausted and they were both throwing a punch, but Vegeta landed just enough and he just pushed him over. And he's like, "I won!" Right? And you see Broly and like the other dude from the movie crying, like they're shedding tears, like it was funny. It was wholesome. It was just like, it was a fun movie. It was actually, there was a cool part in the theater where like the people who like stayed, because everyone's like conditioned now for post-credit scenes, so people stayed, and as soon as they saw Vegeta throw him down, they're like, "That's it, I'm out." He's like, "That counts, it's a W. I've seen enough." And he just walks out overall, which
That's
I thought
awesome.
That's good.
I thought that was funny.
That's
so yeah, I
good.
just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. I thought it was a good movie and I enjoyed it.
All
for
right,
sure.
yeah, I'll definitely.
Catch up on your Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
lore.
I'll work my way up.
Okay, wait. How hard is the lore to get into? Like, let's be 100% real. Is it like Kingdom Hearts lore, or is it even worse than Kingdom Hearts lore?
I don't think so. I think like,
I mean, you've got early 90s. When did this show come out? Like late 80s?
I think so. So like, well, it depends on where you want to start. Like, you can start with Dragon Ball, and then I'm like, yeah,
The OG?
yeah, and then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you have a long road ahead of you, because you got to get through all of Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then Super, and if you're feeling angsty, you can watch GT, and I would say you start with Dragon Ball Z because you don't necessarily need to know everything else from Dragon Ball. As long as you know that Goku, Master Roshi, Bulma, Yamcha, and Krillin know each other from back when they were kids, and that Piccolo was a villain before, that's all you really need to know from that. And then like you can go back and watch that as well if you want, but just know that they're friends, because like Dragon Ball Z takes place 5 years after the end of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Basically, where Goku is like 20 and he has Gohan who's 5, or something like that. I forget.
And Vegeta's not even in the original Dragon Ball?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
The concept of Goku being a Saiyan wasn't even introduced until Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay.
All they knew is that he was some weird kid with a monkey who can go turn into a monkey when there was a full moon. That was like that's the most that we knew about his like heritage and stuff like that. So
they really did the JoJo approach of like.
Well, Toriyama winged every arc of Dragon Ball.
No,
that's not even a joke.
Because
that's
like
serious. That's
well, no,
actually serious.
That's legendary.
Because JoJo started out of like, oh, you can have sun power with your breathing and you're fighting vampires and stuff, and then it's kind of like, how about you have punch ghosts?
yeah.
Named after bands.
Yeah, exactly. So the concept of Saiyans didn't show up until like literally the first arc. So there's in Dragon Ball there is the Saiyan arc, there is the Namek arc, there is the Frieza arc.
Yeah.
Which takes place on Namek, but it's separate because Frieza is now the focus.
Yeah.
There's the the history of Trunks special. It gives you a little introduction into future Trunks.
Yeah.
Then you get the Android Saga, the Cell Saga, and then you get the Majin Buu Saga, and then you're getting into Super. So it's a few arcs, but it's not like
impossible.
It's not impossible at all. No, like Eric banged it out in college, and he loves Dragon Ball now. He started watching the abridged first, and then he actually watched like regular Dragon Ball. I'm like,
I mean, fair.
In total Eric fashion. Like,
I was getting into it from DBZ Fighters. And those 50-year-old
dude,
his friends doing voices.
Because like when you see when you play fighters and you see like the homages to things and you see like character interactions that you don't normally see, but you know the lore and you're like, yo, this is fucking awesome. Yeah. Like, overall, like nothing feels better when
I haven't even seen the movie yet, but when Broly does like the chest bump explosion thing in the air, I was like, oh, that's always a cool shot.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like we should watch the movie one day.
We should.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't. I don't know. I mean, you know enough about Dragon Ball just from like me and like other people.
I mean, I know enough from osmosis. I know.
Yeah, like just I mean, Dragon Ball's been around so long. Like you get the gist of like who Goku is and stuff like that. Yeah. I think you walk to a random person down the street and you're like, hey, you know who Goku is? Like most people do. Like overall. But I always recommend it. Dragon Ball is amazing, and it's funny.
Oh, you just reminded me because Ghost is here. We should show him Chainsaw trailer.
Oh, you're right. So before we end the podcast, because I know we've been going long, so this will be the final thing. So we know you like Jujutsu Kaisen and you like Studio Mappa, right? Well,
I think I like these things. I'm still so unaware and uneducated.
But you like Jujutsu Kaisen,
in the
right?
anime sphere. Jujutsu Kaisen, yes.
Okay, so
the studio, I don't know of them.
The studio who did Jujutsu Kaisen is doing so. Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man came up at the same time. Okay.
And it's from the same studio, right?
Who is animating it? Yeah. So this is this is their next project. Yeah.
Is it a new IP?
It came out around the same time as Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's finally getting an anime.
Chainsaw Man?
Yeah. It's brutal.
Oh, it's not out yet?
No, it's coming out.
It's
coming. You're talking to me about it like as if it was out already.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Like this is the third trailer. It's like it's coming soon.
Oh wow, this is a big deal. 6.6 mil.
Dude.
Really big deal.
People like this better than Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
They say it's more perfect.
Ooh.
That's a perfect story.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I just wanted to come because I'm like, I don't want to read the manga if it's gonna be animated. But come on. Yeah. Again, 0-2, but better. That's not Bakugo's voice actor, right? It's someone else.
I have to hear more. Yeah. I don't know. It looks so sick, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
There we go.
What? That's goofy, but it's also serious, like at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really dark, actually, the storyline to this. I'll give a synopsis like after the trailer's done. I don't think that's Bakugo.
I don't know. It kind of had the same inflection.
It does have the same inflection, but I don't think that's him.
All right.
That's a short trailer too for it to have.
Oh, it's coming out in October.
Views.
Lit.
Oh.
All right, so basically, Chainsaw Man is about this kid who like is like working with the mob because his dad died and has like an insane debt to them. So he's trying to make money to just literally pay them. So he's like broke and like homeless. But he even has to like sell his organs and like different things. He's like he sold an eye to them and like different stuff like that. And he has this little weird chainsaw dog thing that's like a demon. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
And like basically they end up coming together and becoming Chainsaw Man. And I'll just leave it at that to make it more.
That's so silly.
Yeah.
But like, not in a bad way.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
really like goofy.
You watched an anime where a guy ate a rotted finger, and it's like you got demon powers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Gojo as a character.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, so exactly. So it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be sick. I like it.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man. Like I've been reading like fan comments because like the manga finished, and then the part 2 just recently come out. It was on a long hiatus, almost like a year. I think like 6 months to a year of a hiatus, and now part 2 is coming out, and like the first few chapters came out, and everyone is like, "Yo, this is even better than the first one." And they're like, this might become like a perfect series if it keeps going in this route where there's like not a bad thing about it. So it's like
that's a strong.
it's a strong endorsement from like everyone who loves the series like a lot. Like
that's a good thing because Attack on Titan just ended.
it has one more season. They've been really drilling this one. Mappa's been drilling it. I'm assuming they're doing this, then Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, and then they'll get back to Attack on Titan.
That's all Mappa.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Dude, they're a
Crazy.
powerhouse.
Yeah, it's insane. Like Wit Studio had Attack on Titan at first, but then the last few seasons have been Mappa.
We're witnessing a golden era, like I would say.
Honestly.
Well, Mappa came out of nowhere and
For a
just started
studio.
doing work.
Yeah,
They started with JJK, and then they just been like picking up everything they can, pretty much. It's pretty insane.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's inspiring.
yeah. There's a lot of good stuff, and then Trigger has the Cyberpunk anime coming out.
Oh shit, they're making a cyberpunk anime.
2077.
Yeah, but
That's
like it
cool.
looks really cool. I was like, oh
Yeah,
man.
it is cool.
It does look good. They need to make that work. They have debts
Save the
to pay,
IP.
probably.
Once again, Trigger comes in to save IPs.
Yeah, right.
CD Projekt Red is probably indebted to the mafia, aka their investors.
AKA the government of
Yeah,
Poland.
They got-
Literally,
They got to make Witcher 4 now. It's the only thing that's gonna save them.
they have to do something, bro.
they're like Ubisoft Singapore, where
Yeah, right.
you know about Skull and Bones, the pirate ship game.
No.
It was a while ago, but like they are literally contracted by the government. The game has to release no matter what state it's in, and it's really bad. It's really bad.
Oh, no.
Oh man, like people have been making memes like the UI is so cluttered with garbage and like, oh no, this is not good.
That's the thing. We're in an awkward phase of gaming right now because we have all the tools necessary to make great games, yet we don't have like the manpower and the time frames to do it.
Yeah.
We have the tools, but because we have incredible tools, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and we're overshooting most of the time.
Yeah.
Now, instead of just getting a texture and putting bricks and just laying it down like that, you have to like sometimes animate or create each
sometimes anime before it was just stick figures T-posing at each other.
no, like the bricks themselves aren't just, it's not a texture anymore that they just throw in like with a paintbrush tool. They have to go in Cinema 4D and make these very complex,
I gotcha.
brick trails, and that's just one aspect of the game. Things are evolving quickly, and the games industry does not know what to do. I'm predicting either a crash or something, because Sony's not doing too hot with getting their PlayStations out there. Not that many people.
They just pissed everybody off because they just hiked the prices.
They hiked the prices up.
Not for the US though.
Not for the
Not
US.
for the
They
US.
know better.
They know better.
They know better.
Xbox, they're just buying out the competition and trying to churn out games.
Yeah, but what the
which I don't
fuck's on
know if
Xbox?
it'll.
Like,
I don't know if that's
They have
going to turn out
Bethesda
great.
now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But so do
Bethesda,
PC players.
Yeah, which invalidates the console.
Yeah.
like
That's kind of like they kind of
Exactly.
fucked themselves because like why would I get an Xbox? Oh, they have Bethesda. I might as well just get a PC then, so that way I could play it on a better platform.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
So
It's like it doesn't make any sense.
There's two ways to go. Either gaming is gonna go and $70 games, bro. Like I'm not ready for that.
I'm not
ready for that.
I'm not getting a console.
Yeah, don't.
I'm getting a Steam Deck.
As I have the PS5.
Yeah, I know.
But no, don't do it. I'm only getting it because the exclusives, like Sony has banger exclusives.
Yeah, but and as soon as
and the price was right for me.
But they do have banger exclusives. Like I'm gonna miss playing Spider-Man. I'm gonna miss playing like
But they'll
Ghost.
eventually get ported to the PC.
That's my.
And you're patient enough to wait for it.
That's my idea
Which
about
is
it.
fine.
That's my idea about it. It's
But,
like, well, think about it. Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man came out in 2018. The PC version came out 2022.
Whew.
Well, it's 4 years.
Hey,
It's not that bad.
I'm still
Sheesh.
waiting for a Bloodborne port. It's
know.
been what, 2014?
Well, there has to
Yeah.
be demand for it.
There is a demand
there's,
for it.
There's a big demand for it. Like
Oh
the-
my
But
God.
they have
in the
other
indie
shit
community,
Like, going on.
in the indie community, they're all talking about it. But
They have other shit going on.
I know they do.
the gaming
Just get
industry
Bluepoint to
has,
do it.
the gaming industry has two ways to go. Either it's like someone's gonna come in and just completely change the game because we have incredible technology right now, like we've seen in the past with like Nintendo just coming in and screwing everything up, or we're gonna go through like a very bad age because we're seeing it right now.
Mark Zuckerberg
Cyberpunk,
rises over the horizon.
yeah,
Well, that's funny.
Metaverse.
I was just,
Metaverse,
dude,
That
I
was
was
just garbage. Oh
I
my
was
God.
actually just watching a podcast with him on it, the Joe Rogan podcast.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I was watching him. I was like,
Zuckerberg.
yeah, yeah, he was on there. I'm like, oh, I have to see this. You know,
You
I have
have
to
to,
listen to
bro.
this. And they were talking about augmented reality versus virtual reality, and that his new Oculus helmet has like a facial tracker, so like your avatar does expressions and
Yep.
like,
It's so
I've
ass
seen it.
though.
It's crazy.
It's so ass though.
yeah. I mean, it's like, it's just like funny. I mean, the way they were talking about augmented reality was cool. Like, I'm like, wow, that's pretty sick actually. Like just projections and like different things, and
Yeah,
like how
sure.
that works. So like it was insightful in that way because he's obviously a part of that because that's what they do, right?
Mm.
So like it was cool to get insight on that. But the whole time I'm like thinking to myself like, this guy's not even human.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like
He's a lizard.
The tech is nuts, but it's soulless, right? There's
Yeah.
that selfie that he did in front of the
Oh
Eiffel
my
Tower.
God.
You guys saw that?
Yes.
That
It's
was
so
funny.
ugly.
That was
Every
so
time-
funny,
dude,
bro.
every time-
Everybody
And
was roasting
You
him.
can go to VR chat and have a lot prettier version
Bro, you
of
could
the
go to
Eiffel
Second
Tower.
Life.
Right. And it's like, did you not? Oh my God. It's like,
Yeah.
He has all the money in the world, but an incompetent vision,
yeah.
and it's
He
unfortunate.
has, no artistic creativity. And it shows.
Oh no, it's soulless. It's soulless, you know. But
'Cause-
at the end of the day, either we're gonna see someone come in and just completely change the game because we have the tools to do it, kind of like what we saw at Mappa Studios, just completely reinventing, you know,
The wheel.
like how do I explain it? Efficiency in that
Yeah.
industry,
All right. Hideo Kojima's coming in.
or
Left wing. He's going to come in and be like, you're in the
Yeah.
game now.
Honestly.
It pulls out like the Sword Art Online helmet and just slaps it on
Dude.
somebody.
All right, real question. Would you do that?
do what?
Would you go into that kind of thing? Have you know what Sword Art Online is, right?
Oh yeah, you mean like
Going
kind
into
of?
going
kind of.
into the game.
Is it like Code Lyoko?
Kind of.
Specifically, well, and Sword Art Online, they have like these helmets where you basically just lay down and everything's like simulated in your mind, pretty much. And it's
Like
like,
the
and
Black Mirror brain
Yeah.
kind
pod
of,
thing?
and it's like an MMO where like everybody like you can play with each other and like it's like you can feel, you can eat, like you can like
You can also
everything.
feel pain.
You can also feel pain, but the premise in Sword Art is that they actually get trapped in the game. Like there's no log out button anymore.
And you die in a game, you die in real life. So.
Yeah, it like sends a circuit to your brain, fries it, so like you can't die, like or you.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, and they're stuck in there for like 2 years or something like that. Like their bodies are like in hospital beds, like being like with IVs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But in there, they're like living their actual lives.
Oh,
Like,
it's crazy.
yeah.
That's nuts.
So like that always like scares me
I mean,
when I think about it. I'm like, yo, that could actually be a thing. Where,
yeah,
like,
it can happen within the next 15 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's
Elon.
not a
Yeah.
psychopath flipping a switch and trapping you in the game,
That sounds really sick.
I'll be down to clown.
It sounds
try
scary
yeah.
though. Like it's like because once you get,
Well, we've had this conversation in the one of the podcasts before, where it was like, what is then reality? To you,
like what is
right?
reality? Like what's more important to you? Like your digital life could become more important than your real one, or like more valuable to you than your real one. But that's like a top. Like
that's a top for another day.
We'll be on like an hour tangent if we
Yeah.
continue this conversation.
Okay.
But I think that's a good place to wrap it. Thank you, Ghost, for showing up. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate that as well. Once again, if you enjoyed, please check out our website on our previous episodes. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell on our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. I'm Jake.
I'm Michael.
I'm Ghost.
And peace.